Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. I'm joined with my boy Muscles. What up, Muscles?
What
What
up,
happened to your
fam?
what happened to your protein drink? I was gonna let you do a little promo for it. What happened?
Oh, I got
There
the
it is.
lean
There it is.
body
There
on
it is.
deck. It's here, G. It was just to the side a little bit, but it's here. 40 grams of protein, man. Get your protein in. Feed those muscles. Feed
I would
that
say
body.
I would say eat some eggs. I always say steak and eggs is proof that God loves you and wants you to be healthy, wealthy, and strong.
Ooh, I like that. Not one lie detected there. Not one lie detected. But no, Gary's actually right. You can't get better protein than Whole Foods, man. Eggs, beef, turkey. That's the best source of protein you could get. I only do this just as a little meal replacement because I'm just starving. I'm hungry. So
Kingdom, Sachi out says everyone want to be like Muscles. I was shocked that Muscles says he only works out an hour a day. I thought it was going to be like 3 hours a day, 3 times a week. Then no, he just works out about an hour and change, right? A day.
yeah, like an hour 30, hour 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. But it's
like if
nothing
I
that
don't
like
do
a lot of
cardio,
people. Yeah. You just hit
if
it
I don't
super
do
hard.
cardio after I'm done lifting, I'm out of there probably like in an hour, 10 minutes.
That's crazy. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. All
A
right.
lot of it's genetics though, G man. A lot of
Yeah.
it, man.
Any thoughts on Collins Jr. This is interesting to me. I'm gonna get to that tape today. I'm gonna do a second show later tonight. I'm gonna do another late show, probably about 9 o'clock Eastern time, maybe 8:30. It gives me a lot of time to watch tape. I was arguing with some friends about the Jets today, so I didn't get to watch the Collins tape.
Goddamn Jets, man.
Did you watch the Red Sox last night? Is that why you couldn't come on last night?
Yeah, I was watching the Sox,
Yeah, I
yeah.
knew you were.
And
I knew
plus
that's why.
yeah, plus I had my uncle over. Um
Okay.
and he doesn't come by much, so he's coming from Massachusetts and I'm all the way up in New Hampshire, so he's a big Sox fan, so we came up, so we wanted to give him a little bit of attention. But I was still in the comments, while you were
I
live,
appreciate
but
that for sure. For
yeah.
sure. Um, any guys, like this is a fight where I haven't shout out to was it DJ or was it no, it
Was
was
it DJ?
Mar the Prince. Who put
Omar,
the fight? It
yeah.
was Mar the Prince put the fight in the Discord. Shout out to Mar the Prince coming up with the tape on that. So I'm gonna do a breakdown on it. I did the breakdown on the Brockets fight. We're gonna get into that. But I don't necessarily have any thoughts on it. What I would say is I would not bet on Collins. I would not put Collins in my parlay. Do you guys really want to lose your parlay because Steve Collins Jr., who sucks at boxing, lost? I mean, I just like think about what you're betting on. He probably should win. Probably. Do you really want to lose your parlay on Steve Collins Jr.? Put that out in the universe. Muscles. Any thoughts on this fight?
I'm not touching it. Heck no, because if I was to touch that fight, it would be a standalone. Ain't no way I'm jumping him into a parlay and then risking him losing it, and all my other legs hit, and then he loses, and then the parlay's gone to shit. So
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you're not going to do a standalone bet on Steve Collins. So you'd either take Santana with the money, or you would not touch it. Right. You're not going to. I'm not betting on Steve Collins. Is that fair?
yeah, no, Steve Collins is not reliable enough for me to throw any type of money on him, bro. I wouldn't do it. So this is a better's alert right here. Better's warning.
It's kind of like Campbell Hatton, right? Like if Campbell Hatton's name was Campbell McWilliams, you wouldn't care about him, right? If Irish Steve Collins Jr.'s name was Steve Mason, you wouldn't care about him.
You wouldn't care, right?
He's here because of who his daddy is. He's not good. Like I would just like I would say guys don't bet on Mason on Campbell Hatton. Like don't do it.
Yeah.
I think we lost money on him once too. Didn't we lose money on Campbell Hatton once?
It was last year. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And I always say, don't bet. He's fighting somebody who sucks. I'm like, I'll win this fight. He'll win this fight. No, he sucks. Steve Collins Jr. sucks. Will he win? They're gonna try to get him to win.
Yeah. And he's playing at home too.
Yeah. Probably. I'm not touching that fight, bro.
Nah, why risk it, man? Yeah.
Guys, smash the like button real quick. Let me pay my bills real quick. Guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticket below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you a lock of the week. It gets you as the book anything. It gets you access to Discord where we stream fights. We do the live betting. We do all that. You get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. So join the Patreon today. Link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's carnivalbar.com. All right. Let's get into it, Muscles.
Let's jump in, baby. Let's get it.
Here's a comment which I'll have you address. Protein actually bad for you, but it's like a certain protein. You'll be surprised what it is. Let's check on Muscles when he's 45. Well, how would you respond to this, Muscles?
Easy. So, protein is not bad for you. Too much protein is bad for you. There's a big difference in that kingdom. Again, protein is not bad for you. Too much protein is bad for you. Our body as humans, we need protein. There's no way around that. You can't run from that fact. It's factual.
Everything in your body is built by proteins. You got to eat protein. Yeah.
So when he's saying that, he's actually not wrong, but he is wrong. Too much is bad for you. But the thing about protein is, like this shake that I'm having right here, I don't have it every single day. I literally have it probably. And to be honest with you, after I'm done working out, a lot of lifters, what they do is they take protein powder shakes because they think, oh, it feeds their muscles and this and that. No, I get my main sources of protein from whole foods. So when I'm done training and I'm working out, I always train before I eat my lunch. So I train probably at like 9, 10 in the morning. I'll probably be done by, 10:45, 11. If I, go in at 9, I come home and I'll eat my lunch at 12. And my lunch is straight protein, turkey, beef or chicken, either one, whatever it is that week for me. Like today was turkey, broccoli. That's my lunch. So I'm getting all my protein from turkey. This is the only reason why I'm having this, like I told you earlier before we came on, G, is because I'm starving. My body's just demanding, food because I just had a crazy workout. So, no, protein is not bad for you. Too much protein is bad for you.
Yeah, excessive extra protein turns to glucose. Glucose is sugar, and you have glucose. Fat you can't overeat. Fat, your body absorbs fat, and the extra fat just you'll noticeably pass. Right, like if you eat all meat like I do, and if I eat a lot of meat, when you go to the bathroom, you'll know you passed it. It's quite noticeable. So, yeah, you can technically eat, but how much the average person is not going to eat too much protein, right? How much protein do you have to eat to overeat protein?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, too, just to kind of add to it before I answer that, to add to Kingdom. So the thing with protein, too, it's so essential, right? That like for humans that it's great for immune systems, all right? It helps to boost your immune system. It's great for your enzymes. Protein is crucial. But yeah, no, to be honest with you, G, it all depends on the person, right? Your body weight, your size. Yeah. It all depends how much protein you should be intaking. For me, it's going to be different than someone for you. You know what I'm saying? Or, someone else that doesn't train as much as me. You know what I'm saying? Like for someone like me, I'm 170 pounds. I'm probably right now 8 to 9% body fat, which is pretty lean. And I'm usually there year round. So for someone like me, I probably need anywhere. How much protein do you think I would need? Talking to my wife right now.
For healthy adults, the recommended
Mrs. Muscles
is 0.36.
Yeah. For me, G, I'm probably taking in maybe 200 grams of protein.
And that's what I'm saying. The average person, I'm pretty average sized guy, right? 5'11", 180 pounds. Pretty standard issue size guy. I'm not eating, and I eat a lot of protein. I eat all meat. I'm not taking in more protein than that. You know what I'm saying? Like in order to overeat protein, you have to make a concerted effort to sit there and overeat protein. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah. So
and 200 grams of protein is not a lot of protein. I'm 5'8", 5'9", 170 pounds. And I'm pretty. My physique is pretty much all muscle, right? So I need that extra protein to feed those muscles to keep them active, keep them hard. So it's just different for everybody, man.
All right. What's good, DJ Green? Jab in the house, Jab Zuda. Well, Collins at least go I think the distance is a good bet. If you can get a prop Kingdom Life on the distance, I'd be interested in that. We'll get to the book. But Collins sucks. I don't know much about Santana. I'm gonna get to the tape. I'm actually gonna do a breakdown on this ridiculous fight. Because
And you usually don't do that, G. You usually don't do fights that you're not gonna wager a bet on, right?
yeah, well, I have
I mean, you'll
absolutely.
still put out a
I
tape,
do the
but
tape, and then I'm like, well, I'm not betting on this fight, right? But
right.
I'm telling. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna watch the tape on Santana. Be like, you know what, Santana doesn't really suck. I'm gonna throw some money on Santana and then lose, right? I know that's coming.
That's that degenerate talking.
Remember, you're only a degenerate if you lose. If you win, you're a shark. Remember that.
Facts.
Facts. That's why I'm saying you would be surprised about what type of protein can build you, but break down later in life very badly. What's up, Mike? Follow Mike TV says, what's up, Gary Muscles? Do you think this Emma losing fight goes the distance? Oh, Emma Kosine. Yeah. I wanted to get to this, so this is a good segue. Muscle, I know you were interested in this fight. You wanted to bet on this fight. I think the fight definitely goes the distance. Emma Kosine is nothing but big and strong. That's it. She's a bulldog. You know, she's built. I'm not trying to. She's built like David Benavidez of a woman. Like she's just a blunt object that comes at you. She gets hit a lot. She doesn't throw in combinations. Her footwork is a mess, but she's big and strong. She's not like she. I was watching the tape on Cecilia Brækhus. She's aged. She's old. She still has the craft and the skill. Like it's still there. It's slowed down a lot. Right. Cecilia's gonna win this fight by decision. Like I'm certain on that. Like Cecilia hasn't aged that badly, that much, where she's now going to lose to this girl. Emma Kosine, go. I get it's the quote. Go watch the Clarissa Shields fight. There's not a second in that fight where she's competitive, where she doesn't look completely outmatched and outskilled and outgunned like she shouldn't be here. There was never a moment in that fight, not 1 second in that fight, where Emma Kosine looked like she belonged in the ring. Now, we can say what we want about how badly Cecilia Brækhus aged. She's never going to look like that. She's never, ever going to be in a fight where she looks like she doesn't belong in the ring.
Right.
So I would say Brækhus by decision, the over, the fight to go the distance, all of those things are good bets. Now, I know you got thoughts on this. You texted me about this fight. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so I got a few things on this fight. So the first thing I did this morning before I went to the gym is watch tape on both of them, on Emma and Brækhus, right? And the first thing that I realized, I said, hold on, I'm doing a little bit more research, and I said, yo, all of Brækhus' fight goes the distance. So whatever she fights, you bet the distance or bet the over. And same with Emma. So I say that to say Emma is horrible, bro. Like, she is not good. She is not good. She doesn't counter push. The thing about this fight, this is going to be a distance fight. Brækhus is going to definitely win a decision. She's fought the better opposition. She's fought the better fighters. I think she lost twice to Jessica McCaskill, I believe. And then I think she lost to, who's the other one that she just lost to? She lost to Jessica McCaskill, and I think it was I forgot the other one, the other chick that she lost to. But either way, I know she's old, but her last fight was last year, so it's not like she's that inactive.
She's been fighting once a year since the pandemic.
Yeah.
When she turned 40, she's been fighting once a year. It's not been. She lost to McCaskill and she had a draw with Terry Harper. So she's got 2 losses to McCaskill and a draw to Terry Harper.
Yeah, and then her last fight, which was in 2024 last year, I think she won a unanimous decision. I think.
She looked good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can tell she's aged, but you can still see the craft is there. Like she can still fight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she's overaged that bad overnight where she's gonna lose to Emma, bro. It's just not gonna happen, you know. So I think she nicks out a decision, and I honestly think it's a wide one too. I think she wins a UD on her, pretty wide. So
I would say that the girl that Brækhus fought in her last fight, which was Cornejo, she would easily beat Emma Kosine. Like I'm pretty confident of that. Emma Kosine is not good. She's just like big for nothing. Like she's just a blunt object. Like she comes at you. If you can't keep her off of you at all and you can't move at all, maybe she can kind of maul you and beat you up on the inside. But like at the highest levels, she can't even get on the inside.
No,
like she's not. I was very, very because I was gonna say, oh my, she could lose, and then I watched the tape. I'm like, she ain't gonna lose to this chick. Like no way.
She looks bad.
She could be 62, and she ain't gonna be that aged that badly where she's gonna lose to this girl.
Right.
So I would say take Brockus. I think Brockus is a good bet, especially since he's in Norway. Is this the first professional fight they've had in Norway? I've never
It
in my
might
life.
be. It might be. But I'll tell you this much: this fight's designed for Brockus to win. With the fight being in Norway and everything like that, I feel I think they want Norway to win. I mean, the Brockus to win this fight. So keep that in mind too. On top of her just being flat out better than Emma, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think she's a safe pick, man. I might I don't know if I'm gonna add her in a parlay, but I'm probably gonna do a little standalone. I don't know. I might even add her. I think she's safe, man. I might add her just to bring down the odds a little bit.
I would feel safe adding her. And
Yeah.
shout out to the women in Norway. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Like they're all blonde, blue eyed, 6 foot tall, lean. So like I got my personal.
Is your wife home, dog? My wife over here looking at me. She's like,
I just said it's a beautiful thing. I'm a happily married man. I just said it's a beautiful thing. They're all 6 foot
but
tall.
my wife is over here. She's looking at me like, yeah, waiting for me to say something. I want to be in a doghouse.
No, if my wife was here, she would say the women in Norway are beautiful. And it's just, I wasn't perping out.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but my wife is no one compares to my wife, though.
Absolutely, Mrs. Muscles. Shout out, Mrs. Muscles, 100%.
Yes, sir. That's your Italian sister, G. Your Sicilian sister.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Seals is probably on that test, though. Maybe Defo McCaskill with her chest acne. I know McCaskill. I've interviewed her. I've talked to her a bunch of times. Good people. Are we accusing McCaskill of steroids here? Did she have chest acne?
No, Rambler's not lying. I did notice that on her chest. She had some pimples on there. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I never noticed that on a female. So she might be running something.
She's right. Yeah. If a female breaks out, an adult female in her 30s breaks out with acne on her chest.
Yeah. She's probably running Anabar.
Yes. All right. Who was it? Was it Connor Bed who said he failed his test because he ate too many eggs? Is that
that was his little his excuse? Yeah, it was the eggs.
Yes.
Some strong ass eggs.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the book. You've got to take a look at it. This is my first real deep dive into it of the day. We've got a lot of fights we've added, but like there's no props. So I like this bet. You guys want a little upset? You want a little something? Jordan McNaughton plus 300. I'd say there's a better than 50-50 chance that Jordan McNaughton wins this fight. I don't even know if we can watch this fight, so I'm not going to bet on this. But if you guys want a little action, you want a little taste, I like this. Neither guy's really beat anybody. Both guys are untested, so it's a gamble. But to me, this is like when someone asked me about, I didn't even know this fight was happening. Someone asked me the other day, and I was like, I don't know, it's 50-50. I guess McNaughton. I guess. And then I saw it was plus 300, now plus 290. Your thoughts, Muscles?
I don't know about these two too much. Who was it? Jordan McNaughton
and Bradley. Yeah, they're two Canadian fighters.
Oh, Canadian fighters. Yeah.
I don't even know if this is on TV. If anyone knows how we watch this, let me know in the chat.
Yeah, I can't give too much on this one, G. I don't really know these two dudes like that. So, but you said that's an even fight?
I think so. Like, if you guys want a little action, you want a little taste, I say throw some money on Jordan McNaughton at plus 290. To me, that's a good bet. Whether or not it hits is a little bit 50-50, but at plus 290, it's good value there.
Yeah, might as well roll the dice at plus 290. It's good value.
All right. I don't know about Barrera and Hernandez. I suppose these are boxers, I guess. I'm not going to touch that. Kane Sandoval at minus 2,000. It's getting better. It was minus 2,400 the other day, Muscles. It's getting better. Is this something we can throw in our parlay?
Absolutely. He's probably the safest because this weekend, as I'm looking at all the fights, right? They're more 50-50 to me, other than Collins and Sandoval. The rest to me are 50-50 fights. I think Sandoval is the safest pick of the week. He's the one that you definitely want to throw in your parlay. He's going to be in my parlay 100%. I like Sandoval a lot.
All right, so we're going to put him to bring our odds down. I like this. Umar Zambakov. That's on the UFC Fight Pass card, on the same card as Kane Sandoval. I think we can add both of these to a parlay and then just put something in with it.
Mm-hmm.
if you can get Zambakov by stoppage, I'd probably look at that too. I don't have a prop on that.
Yeah, I
But
was looking at
Zambakov's
that
a
too.
real prospect, good skills. He can fight from all three distances. And Brusov is I know he was in that fun showbox card a few years ago. He's been inactive. He's not gonna. This is relatively easy for me. I would feel totally confident putting Zambakov in, and I would look at the odds. If you're getting Zambakov at like less than minus 300 by stoppage,
Oh yeah,
I
jump
would
on that.
strongly consider that. Yeah,
And what is he on the money line, G?
minus 1400.
Minus 14. Oh, wasn't he minus 18?
He was minus 18 on other books. They just added him to the DraftKings books yesterday, and they put him in at minus 1600. Now he's minus 1400.
Okay.
People are watching the Showbox fight, which he lost, which was fun fight, but he's an opponent level guy. He's got I see him having having basically no chance in this fight, and he's been inactive.
Yeah, he should steamroll this guy.
This is getting interesting. See, Santana's down to plus 130. It was plus almost 200 yesterday. See, people are pouring money in on Santana. I would lay off of this. I don't think 130 isn't tempting enough for me to bet on Santana at plus 200.
Trap, bro. That's a trap fight.
If you can get him closer to plus 200, I might take Santana. But plus 130 is no longer intriguing to me. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, dude. I think that's a trap fight, bro. I think the bookies got something up their sleeves on that one, bro. I mean, if it got up to like plus 210, like you were saying, plus even 200, then maybe. But altogether, even if it gets to that, G, I'm staying away from it altogether, man.
I think your best. I know you guys are interested in this because it's Steve Collins Jr. I'm not. This fight is. I'm staying away from this fight now, especially at the closer it gets to even, the less and less sexy it gets. Like I would tell you to bet on Jordan McNaughton if you want to upset. That's plus 290. He's got a better chance of winning, I would say, than Santana. So I would say,
rather go that route.
Upset bet, take McNaughton. Don't take Santana. The rest of these are too wide. Brockus, we talked about. We have no props on this. They got no props.
Nothing, G. Nothing. They're going to drop them. I guarantee you they're going to drop them either tonight or tomorrow morning. They better. Shit.
Here's something I like a lot. Here's a 4-leg parlay. Brings it down to minus 217. There's nothing in here that's... guys, I know the odds aren't the sexiest, but this is my second lock. I'll get you guys something better than this. I'll get you guys something closer to plus money, if not plus money. But this is a 4-leg parlay. And I talk about collecting the dividend. Just collect the dividend. I'm placing this as soon as I get off. I'm writing this down now, and I am placing this as soon as we get off. Before I even watch the tape on the Steve Collins fight, I am placing this. Sandoval, Zambakov, Brockus, and Brown. All money line. Minus 217. Explain to me why you wouldn't take this. Other than you don't love minus 217. Okay, it's free money.
Yeah.
This is free money.
I mean, throw 5K on that, you know, it's over 2K. You know what I mean? So, hey.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a great week. I look at this. I'm going to throw, you want to put 5K on this?
So what is the, it's Sandoval, Brockus,
Aston Brown, and Zambakov.
Oh, yeah, that's super safe, bro.
I'm saying it's minus 217. We're getting the money there on Cecilia Brockus. And that might be my
only bet this week. I don't know. I think that might be my main one. Well, I'm gonna throw, a good amount on it. I don't see how that's gonna miss. I don't. There's not too much risk there at all.
The top 2 fights are Friday. The second 2 fights are Saturday.
Oh, see, I knew there was a trick.
I know. You don't like that. Yeah. I don't care. I'll do it. But
whatever. It's only a day difference. Yeah, I've done it before.
It's a couple of hours because these fights are at night, and then these fights are in the morning. These fights are in the afternoon, so it's like 12 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so they're early tomorrow.
Yeah, because these are. This is in Norway, and this is in Scotland.
Oh, so, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so it's early.
It's a couple hours.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm placing this. I'm placing this parlay. I'll text with muscles as soon as I get off. I'm placing this.
Yeah.
That's how serious I am about this. I'm gonna do my calculations right now. How much do I got to bet? Hang on. Let me break out my parlay calculator.
Yeah. What's 5 give? I think it's like 20, probably like 2,100, 2,200.
It's minus 217.
Yeah. Because I know 5,000 or minus 200 gives you 2,000.
2304.
Yeah. See. Okay. Exactly. That's what I. Okay. So around that
That's what
ballpark.
I'm
Yeah.
betting $5,000 on this. I'm rolling with $5,000 on this.
5. Yeah.
That's what I'm
5K
doing.
easy on that.
All right. Easy. It's simple. Simple. We make things simple around here.
Yep. And it's all money lines
Glacken,
when I, getting greedy on the methods, so.
and they're all obvious. They're all easy. This is what I'm talking about, collecting the dividend. Just you don't even have to do anything. You don't even have to watch the fight. You just already know the outcome.
Layups.
I was watching the Zone boxing show with Max Kellerman, the Inside the Ring. And they were talking about with Zuffa boxing coming in, you get more 50-50 fights. You don't have so many fights where you know the outcome before the fight starts. On these 4 fights, you know the outcome before the fight starts. None of these guys are
100%.
no one's in a real fight here. You already know.
Yeah.
Glacken and O'Doherty. I like Glacken. This is getting close to even. To me, this is Glacken by decision. I'm going to wait till tomorrow and see if I can get a prop on this at plus money for Glacken by decision. But Glacken moves better. I know O'Doherty has the better win, and that's probably why it's so close. But Glacken's a much better fighter. O'Doherty is basic. He has a stiff jab, and he walks straight into stuff. He's just really a come-forward guy with a good jab, with a stiff shotgun jab. That's really all he's got. Glacken's a much better boxer, much better mover. And it's close to even. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, when I did my film study on these two, G, I noticed that with Doherty, he doesn't counterpunch, man. But the only thing that worries me on this fight is as the fight progresses and gets deeper into the rounds, Doherty has a good gas tank. He gets stronger.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed. So mid rounds, as the rounds get later, he may steal the second half of the fight. That's the only concern on this fight. But if Glacken, because Glacken is obviously the better boxer. So if he just fights at distance and just boxes, moves, and uses the ring, he's gonna beat this guy. Hands down, he's gonna win. But how's the stamina gonna be? Because I didn't like how he looked against Woodstock. He was getting hit too much against Woodstock when he shouldn't have been getting hit like that. And he was actually kind of tiring a little bit too. I noticed that. And I didn't like that about Glacken. So that's my only issue. I love the distance on this fight, though. Love the distance. But if I had to lean towards anybody, I mean, I would probably, like I said, if Glacken just boxes him and doesn't try to get into a firefight with this dude, he wins easy. So, and I think that's what he's gonna do because I think he knows. All right, if he tries to get in there and trade with this dude, it's probably not gonna go his way. So I think he's gonna be smart. He's gonna box, use the ring, and I would probably edge him on a decision. But the smarter play for me, the safer play, will be the distance or the over, depending on what the odds are gonna be paying.
I agree. I love the distance. I love the over. This thing's absolutely. They could fight 100 rounds. It would go 100 rounds. So this is absolutely going to distance. I 100% agree. Let me address this. Shout out Boxing Bet $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Glacken fight to go the distance and Hutchinson money line. Yeah, I love that. I love that. What are the total odds? That here, like guys, I don't have props on this yet, but
damn,
yeah,
dude, that's a good one. Damn, 79. I like that.
I'm waiting for the props to come out. I'm going to get you guys a third parlay. That's going to be plus money, but this is basically it. Shout out Boxing Bet 79. Let me get to some of these. I haven't.
Yeah, we got to talk about Hutchinson too, man. I want to make sure he's Hutchinson and Glacken on borderline locks.
Yeah, agreed.
So we feel good about Hutchinson, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's fighting Mark Jeffers. If she's on the juice, that juice is trash. Ratio.
David. Facts.
I'm in a shithole town working. There's still so many towns in my state that don't have service, so I keep missing streams. Hey, and you can go back and watch them when you get back into civilization. You can still watch them. Mm-hmm. I don't think Glacken fight is 50-50. Hutchinson is 70-30. I think they're both 70-30. At least. Gary, Havelock. Let's get Havelock a plus money parlay. Let's yeah, we can get you a plus money parlay. Let's get you a plus money parlay.
Well,
It's gonna be
we
easy because
definitely
we're putting Glacken in it, right? Glacken on the
can.
money line. It's already gonna make this thing plus money. Hang on. Glacken, Sandoval, Brockus. Huh? Huh? Look at that.
Ooh.
Plus 182. There you go, Havelock. This is an easy one.
What is it?
Glacken, Hutchinson, Brockus, all money line.
Ooh.
That's
Plus
easy. That's an easy
182.
one. That's an easy one. That's an easy one, Havelock. There you go. Steve Collins Jr. is minus 200. Buffalo guy.
That's
How bad is
crazy.
Junior? He's not good. He's a Campbell Hatton type fighter. He's only there because of his daddy. That's it. That's it. Dude could clip Sandoval. Never know. He almost got lucky against. I mean, like, it's boxing. It's a fight. Things can happen. You know.
Well, yeah, he almost did. He did. I seen that Elvis fight. I betted on that fight. Elvis had me scared, bro. I think I had the house on that fight too, bro. I was so scared.
Muscles. Where's the hair? Did the
Nah,
test make it fall?
listen. So when I did my first bodybuilding show back in 2023, I shaved my head. And the reason why I shaved my head is because when you compete in bodybuilding, I don't know if you guys know who Phil Heath is. He's a professional bodybuilder, one of the best of all time. So he had a fade before, just like me, line up and everything. And the day of his show, he shaved his head completely bald. And the reason for him doing that is because when you're on stage and you got the tan on you and the lights are hitting you, your bald head insinuates your physique and makes you look bigger than what you are. So when I shaved my head in 2023 and I did my show, that was my first show I've ever did that I ever competed in 2023. I shaved my head. My wife goes, "You sure you want to shave your head, Carlos? Like, I love you with your fades." And I'm like, "Trust me." So the day of the show, probably 2 hours before I got on stage, went backstage, I wet my hair, shaved it with shaving cream, and I didn't even use a razor. I used one of the the little Martians, and I shaved it
Yeah.
off. And I used gel and everything. And then the tanning lady, she went to put the spray tan on me and everything. And when I went up there, I shit you not, bro. I was looking at the crowd, like their looks when I was flexing and posing, and like I was like, oh shit, yeah, they were like kind of like astounded, like they're like, holy shit. So then I seen the photos after, and bro, I end up winning first place,
There you go.
and the judges goes because he was one of the judges saw me shave my head backstage. He goes, listen, you shaving your head did you was a very good idea because it brought your physique out ridiculous. It brought out all the details. So long story short, ever since I shaved my head since then, I never went back to grow it out. Because I could grow it out easily and go back to getting lineups and fades and everything. But all the compliments I've got since I've shaved my head, people are like, you look great with the bald. People say I look like the damn Rock and shit like that and Vin Diesel. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it bald. And yeah, I like the baby face too. I don't like the facial hair. So yeah, so that's what that is, Rambler.
All
And
right.
I don't do tests. I'm natural, man. How many times I gotta keep telling you guys this? Genetics,
I gotta
baby, hard work.
I gotta end this in a few minutes. Let me get through these, and then I got Glocken by decision at plus 170. I like that boxing. I like that.
Ooh,
Hutchinson, G3. Shout out G3. Hutchinson, Collins, Brown, Glacken, all by money. Oh wait, Hutchinson money line, Collins money line, Brown money line, Glacken the distance. Yeah,
the only issue with
yeah.
that is Collins. Collins could probably stop this dude.
Oh
late.
yeah. Oh, Nathaniel Collins or Steve Collins?
Yeah, that's
Let me confirm that with him.
yeah. Because
Hutchinson
if
to
you
go
stop on
distance.
Nathaniel, that's risky.
Hutchinson's to go distance. Glacken to go distance. Brockus to go distance. I like this at plus 110. That's a good plus money parlay. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. That's easy. The only thing is Hutchinson to get a late stoppage. If you can get Hutchinson to take the over on Hutchinson, I would probably do that. Brown, Hutchinson to go distance. Collins, money line, Glacken to go distance.
So Brown.
Money line, yeah. Hutchinson to
Yep.
go distance, probably. Again, what Collins are you
What's
talking about?
Collins? Yeah.
To go, Gary Austin in the house. What up, Gary Austin? Good to have you aboard.
Gary's my guy.
DJ Green, Major Pain Style. That was a great movie. That was a
You
great
already
movie.
know, DJ. Major Pain.
Let me. Yeah. He's talking about Nathaniel Collins. Yeah, that's a good bet. Not Steve.
See, look at my hair right here. See, I haven't shaved. You know, it's been like a couple days, so I gotta get on that. Not
All right,
Steve.
I gotta wrap this up. I gotta wrap this up in a minute. Hang on. All right, let me get through these, and then I gotta wrap this up in like 2 minutes. Collins, Lorente. These are easy to me. Collins, Hutchinson. These are easy money bets. Cristobal Lorente is not going to win this fight. I think you could add Collins, you could add Hutchinson, and you could probably add Glacken to your parlays. And I think these are any money. This is the last fight we got. Nathaniel Collins, Cristobal Lorente. Lorente can't punch. Collins is a much better fighter. What are your thoughts? Any chance of an upset here? He's plus 400.
No, I really loved how Collins looked against Lee McGregor, bro. Loved how he looked. And the crazy thing is, I think Lee McGregor was a favorite going into that fight too, man. And I actually had McGregor winning that fight. I didn't bet on it, but I actually had McGregor winning pre-fight. And Daniel surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I loved the way he fought. Loved the way he boxed. And yeah, I don't see that much of a path to victory for Lorente, bro. Let's eat y'all safe bets only. Yes, sir. But yeah,
Yes,
G,
sir.
I love Daniel Collins on this one, bro. Money line.
I'm with you. Hutchinson and Nathaniel money line. Glacken and Brackus plus. Yeah. Hutchinson and Nathaniel money line. Glacken and Brackus. All money line bets. Yeah, plus 441. Do it. 100%.
What?
Yeah.
That's all money.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know how you get plus 4, but if that's what you're getting, Havelock, 100%. Take it.
Damn, what book are you using getting that?
All right. I gotta wrap this, y'all. I gotta run. I'll be back tonight. Muscles, you want to close this out? You got any last minute questions? Any last minute comments? Any thoughts? I gotta wrap this up. I gotta leave in 1 minute.
Nothing over here, baby. Just let's.
Glacken and Brackus by decision. Glacken and Brackus by decision. I still love it.
Sense. Yeah.
I still love it. I would still get in on that. Go ahead. Sorry, man.
Let's just make this money this weekend, boys, like we do every weekend, and let's bring down the house. Yes, sir.
All right. I'll be back later tonight. I'm also going to get to work on that Steve Collins video for you guys for some reason. But it is October 3rd, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.